When people are watching you, you always do better because you're really intensely focused. Think about it. When you're at home and you're prospecting, you're on your phone, you're on TikTok, your dogs are like, oh, cute. You're looking at your email, all this stuff. But when you're in a prospecting clinic and people are watching what you do, you're intensely focused on that lead and on your call list. So the results are just, you're going to set 3 to 4 appointments in a prospecting clinic when you may be setting 1 to 2 at home.
You have to prepare your mindset when you start cold calling, okay? You have to look at yourself. You are your own competition, and do not take no for an answer.
This is 100% possible for any one of you watching this. You do not need to have a fancy college education. You don't need to have rich parents to help you. All you need is a phone and some courage. Prospectors, follow me. Watchers, I'll be right back for you. Can the gentleman help me pick up the chairs? These fools will not stand up unless I put the chairs on the desk. So your girl always puts the chairs on the desk. You gotta stand up, bro. Wow. You can come over here, girl. Yep. Wherever you feel comfortable. Okay. Is that it? There's no more prospectors? People who aren't online? Because there's a huge part of our population that isn't. Bizbos? Hey, calling about the home for sale by owner. Are you still accepting offers? Yeah, you did 100 grand that month, right? Cold calling. All right, I got $100 for whoever sets the most appointments. Write it on the board when you set one. Let's go. You guys hear what everything you just said? Moving up, better neighborhood, got married. These are the things we're looking for. These are the real reasons why people move. If people say things to you in today's market like, oh, we just want a bigger yard, hang up the phone because they're not gonna sell. Because this is not a market for like, oh, or we're testing the market, hang up the phone. That was a 2020 seller. If someone told you we're testing the market in 2020, you'd be like, great, let's put it on for whatever. Somebody will buy it. But today we're looking for, what are we looking for?
That's divorce, upgrades.
Yep.
I mean, like life
Birth.
transition,
Yep.
Empty nesters.
Empty nesters, 2 mortgages, downsizing. So when we hear it on the phone, like when someone says to you, like what you just said to me, I would have went in. If you would have said to me on the phone that someone just broke in my truck, like I don't feel safe here, I don't like sleeping here at night, I would have went in for the close because I know you're gonna move. Do you get all this? Look at all these people prospecting. Okay, for my micro needling queens.
No, you didn't. We're gonna pull up our listing of with these.
Do you micro needle too? I'll make you one.
No, I don't need one.
Take a picture.
I know, she's like 20.
We are protecting our
We need to take
faces.
But your skin looks amazing.
Thank you. I'm a pale person. I have the issues. This is so great. Oh my gosh. Mine's in my car. I guess we get some UVs in here. There are windows. This is so great.
940.
Hold on a second.
Oh.
Y'all got 15 minutes left. Come on, who's gonna set an appointment?
What if you were on the phone? How many do you think performance would you have made today?
You know, when people are watching you, you always do better.
Wait,
So
when they're watching you?
when people are watching you, you always do better.
Really?
Yeah. Because you're really intensely focused. Think about it. When you're at home and you're prospecting, you're on your phone, you're on TikTok, your dogs are like, oh, cute. You're looking at your email, all this stuff. But when you're in a prospecting clinic and people are watching what you do, you're intensely focused on that lead and on your call list. So the results are just, you know, you're going to set 3 to 4 appointments in a prospecting clinic when you may be setting 1 to 2 at home. It's just how it goes. A lot of people think that prospecting means it's going to be some dump for $250,000. How much is the home you just listed?
1.5 million
And in what city is that home?
in South Lake.
And what was the source of that call?
It was an expired listing.
1.5 million in South Lake, an expired call.
That's right.
So can we prospect for luxury?
Yes, we can. Definitely.
Good job, girl. So introduce yourself.
My name is Vivian Tejeda.
And how long have you been prospecting?
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yes.
And what is the main source that you call, Vivian?
FISBOs.
FISBOs. A lot of people, when they first start, FISBOs are a little less aggressive, a little kinder, so it's a great source for your first source. How many of those FISBOs have you listed in 2 weeks?
3. I took 3 appointments and I took all 3.
Can we get some clapping there? Yeah. So what are the price points of those 3 listings?
One is $495, $439, and $1 million.
Okay, so about $2 million.
Oh, I got another one last night.
Okay,
Land, 8 acres.
so and how much is that one?
400.
Okay, so about $2.5 million of listings in 2 weeks.
Mhm.
And did you have to cut your commission just to get them to sign with you?
No.
Talk about what? About your experience.
So I was a for sale by owner, so I'm like naturally gravitate towards them, and I feel like a lot of them agents are taking advantage of them and they aren't knowledgeable. So I'm just educating in the process, being a resource, and then ultimately they decide to hire me.
So if you guys want to learn more about how to list for sale by owners and it's maybe a little overwhelming, how can they connect with you, Vivian?
Send me a DM.
Let's grow.
We'll tag the handle, but it's viviantejeda.ftw.
And what's your name, sir?
Alejandro.
Alejandro, how did you learn about us?
I actually saw one of her posts and I was like, let me check out this class. Right? And I tried to register and I couldn't. So I was like, I'll just come in person.
Are you happy that you came?
Yeah, quite so.
So what have you gained from this? Like if when you go home and your wife asks you like, hey, how was it, honey? What are you going to tell her?
I'm like, look, let me just read you the script real quick, okay? Let's pretend you're selling your house and see if this works.
Seriously though, do you think you're going to get more listing or more appointments at least?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, the one thing, it's easy to talk to people is the hard part is asking the right questions, right? So really experience is the best master, but if you can cut corners along the way, why not, you know? The faster you learn, the better.
Let's go, team. Thank you, that was really good. So we have our bilingual corner here. I don't know why they're hiding.
No.
Introduce yourself.
Hey, how are you? I'm Martin Hernandez, and I'm really excited to be part, to have joined EXP Realty, and looking forward to grow and do a lot of leads and support the buyers
And
the sellers.
what industry did you come from?
Actually, I'm a teacher, so I'm in the dual career. I
Okay.
teach, and right now I'm working as a real estate agent.
And who do I have the pleasure of chatting with here?
Hi, I'm Edna. I'm Edna Hernandez.
And Edna, what industry did you come from?
Same, we're both teachers. We had a background in education, but I've been doing real estate for almost 4 years. Half of those were doing both real estate and having my full-time teaching job. But now I'm just doing full-time real estate.
And being teachers teachers, how would you say those skills have translated for you all? How has it made your career easier for you because you have that background?
Well, tremendously, I would say. First of all, because one of the things as a realtor is you gotta fulfill every person's, you gotta fulfill people's needs. And I think that's something as a teacher, you know, you gotta make sure to fulfill your clients' needs. But more than anything, you know, also educating and guiding our clients through the process.
Yes.
So I think that's one of the great things that, you know, teaching has helped me to just effortlessly do it in real estate.
I have been so impressed with Edna and how she handles clients because typically when people are a little difficult or if the situation seems impossible, agents will give up. But not Edna. I mean, Edna recently had a buyer go to the closing table, and you're never going to believe this. If you're a buyer, you probably think you have to go to the closing table with cash, right? Tell them about your buyer.
No, my buyer received close to 30K in credits, and instead of bringing money to the closing table, she received a refund of $800.
Can you believe that?
In a house of almost $400,000. So that was a good one. Yeah.
And that is the power of working with the right people. So if you are a buyer and you're questioning, like, you know, who should I hire and who's going to fight for me, connect with Posh Barbie, Edna Hernandez. Can you spell it for them?
My Instagram is Posh, Posh, and Barby.
And Martine, can you tell us what you're really excited about as you embark in the next step in your career?
Well, I'm really excited and looking forward to learn and be an expert and support our clients, buyers, sellers, and just be part of the eXp Realty family.
Awesome. We love having you in our family.
Absolutely, thank you.
So if you guys are watching this and you're looking for someone who's going to really help teach and guide you and make it a very smooth and easy process, connect with Martine Hernandez, connect with Edna Hernandez. And y'all are not related.
No.
Y'all are both teachers and y'all
Yeah.
have the same last name?
No.
So experienced prospectors are very confident and it sounds like a conversation with someone they already know. So when I came over here, I initially thought that this was already his client.
Oh, really?
I did.
Yeah, no, this is a guy that I've called back in the past for a residential property. He evidently already had got that sold. And so now I just find a need for where I can help him in other regards. And he's got land listings down in Midlothian, or
Okay.
in between there and Mansfield. And is also looking for properties that Mr. Bantackett might be able to fill. So maybe we can get something done here. So there's a need for everything.
So you're looking at
opportunities.
the client's entire real estate portfolio, not just the one listing you called on.
Absolutely. Yeah, certainly. And so, stuff with like land, I'm no land expert by any means or development expert, but there's obviously a market and a niche for it. And if I can get my foot in the door on it, then that's where I learn and that's where I find opportunities like that. So
Absolutely. And one thing about having a team of collaboration, do you close every lead that you get?
I do. We got Miss Closer over here. Not every
and Ben.
personality. Yeah, Ben as well. Everyone on the team, because I think about real estate like you can't work with everybody. It's impossible. And
It's not a good use of your time
It's
either.
not a good use of time, and these personalities just don't all mix. But there's a room full of agents here that someone's bound to get along with, and they may not choose to work with me, but they might like my sign in their yard when they sign a deal. So
And by the way, like, who still makes money?
we all make money. So, it's worth it. I was thinking about yesterday when I pulled my sign out of the Greenville property.
Oh, yeah?
I'll make more on this Rowlett property with the
With the referral.
than I would that piece of shit.
It's true. So one of the beauties of the collaboration that we have here is, like, Austin took a land listing, right? But Austin doesn't want to drive to Midlothian, and Ben Tackett will. So he'll say, hey, bro, co-list with me. And 50% of $1 million, it's the same as a $500,000 listing.
Yeah.
So it's a beautiful thing that we all have learned how to work together to do more business exponentially.
Absolutely. Because, we're all beyond just residential agents. We all have our strong suit in whatever kind of avenue we've explored. And, there's opportunities everywhere.
All right. I am super duper proud of all of you. So we set a total of 7 appointments. Woo! Yeah. Hey, raise your hand if you've been prospecting longer than 1 year. So the proof is in the pudding, right? Noemi, how many appointments did you set? 3, right? You know, but so I know a lot of you feel like, dang, like how do I get to 3? It took time. Did you get 3 your first day? What are some tips you can give everyone? By the way, Noemi, come here. She's super shy, but this young lady closed $100,000 like her second month. She capped the fastest that anyone's ever done it in history. And,
Sure.
Well,
History?
for us, for Texas
Oh, yeah.
builders, out of the 50 of us, you did it the fastest.
Okay.
Even faster than me.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
even
wow.
faster than me.
Well, thank you so much for your assistance.
But what are some tips you can give everyone? Because there are days when it's hard, right?
So what I would say, honestly, and that's what I practice, is that you have to prepare your mindset when you start cold calling. Okay, you have to look at yourself. You are your own competition, and do not take no for an answer. Like, don't take it personally. Take it as a joke. Always make fun when someone's been rude to you. Like, well, they say, do not call me anymore. You heard me saying, I'm gonna call your wife, and then you call the wife too. So you don't stop until you get the appointment from the seller. So prepare your mindset. Remember your own competition. Compete with the goals that you have set for yourself, and keep dialing. Smile and dial. Smile and dial. Have a goal of each people how many people you want to speak with per day, and don't try to shoot too high. I know people like to shoot too high, but don't shoot too high if you feel like it's going to make you feel like give you like anxiety or something like this. Stay where you feel like, oh, I'm confident I can reach this number.
What's your daily goal?
It's 20 right now. It's 20 people, and today I actually spoke with 26 people, which I think it was the energy, the ambience. I think that's the reason why, and I spoke with 26 people today.
You said 3 appointments.
3
What are the
appointments.
price points of those appointments?
The highest is $514. The lowest is $290, and the other one is $369. I know for sure 2 are good, and 1 is like, which is okay, but we'll find out.
So over $1 million.
Yes, over actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. Close to, no, over 1 million. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And how many times did people tell you to F off, go back to your
Oh.
country?
Multiple times. Remember that person that told me like F yourself and don't ever call me. It's just something. It's English, right? It just get used to it and
But
just.
how did you respond? Did you fall apart, hang up, quit?
No, I proceed with the questions like what I need to know. I keep talking. I mean, what else will I do until I don't hang up on prospect unless I feel like someone is wasting my time on the phone. Like, unless I feel like you're really wasting my time or you are draining my energy, that's the only time I will hang up. But unless you hang up yourself, then we'll keep on talking until we get to a point.
It was you, me, and Anthony when that happened, right? You were on that call? She goes, oh, well, I need to sell your home so I can buy my plane ticket.
Yes, yeah. That one too. But I think we have a great coach, and if you don't believe in yourself that you can make it happen, you can borrow Jessica's faith and just borrow her faith and make it happen.
That is a beautiful way of putting it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's give her a round of applause. Don't be shy, girl. You don't be energized.
Well, I'm super proud of all of you. I know how hard it is. I remember being in a room just like this, my very first prospecting clinic, and I watched. I was terrified to get on the phones. And, I have, I think 14 active listings right now from this funny thing that we do with the phones. Yesterday we took how much was that appointment we took? 1.5 million in South Lake, cold calling, right? How many times have you heard somebody say, I want to break into the luxury market? But how are they doing it? They say it, but they're like, what are they doing? They posted on Instagram. Yeah, luxury agent. There's nothing stopping you guys. And Noemi used to, I don't know if you still do, but you used to only call things above like 950.
Yeah, I still call, but I don't want to limit myself, so I just, whoever is ready to list and make me money, so we'll work
Yeah.
together.
Yeah. At one point in time, she was so busy that she didn't want $500,000 listings. She was only calling $1 million and above. So there's nothing stopping you guys. If you only want to do Highland Park, Preston Hollow, just put that in your dialer. If you only want to do land listings, put that in your dialer. There's nothing that limits you other than your own mindset. Awesome. Well, go and be great. Never stop dialing. I know how hard it gets. Never give up. On the other side of that no, someone is going to say yes. You guys, 7 appointments set in 1 hour. The majority of the people in this room have been prospecting either a year or less, some of them for only 60 days. And to see how well they are setting appointments, they're taking listings, and they're closing deals, this is 100% possible for any one of you watching this right now. You do not need to have a fancy college education. You don't need to have rich parents to help you. All you need is a phone and some courage. So if there's anything that I can do to help you, my name is Jessica Nelson. Go ahead and DM me the word listings.